Good morning, everybody. Hey there. Hi, guys. Hey. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm here for our business talk of the day. Super excited to kind of chat with you guys a little bit about a hot topic. Hey, good morning. Hey, Christine. How are ya? How's everybody doing? Hold on, let me adjust. My light is sort of like really bright over here at the moment. So let me just kind of get it out of the way. And then I'll come back. See if that helps. Hey, it's cold. I know it's cold here too. Actually, the sun is shining, so I'm going to take it. The pumpkin patch was awesome. I really loved the pumpkin patch. We had a blast. The weather's been great. And I like it. As long as it stays sunny, I can handle Western Pennsylvania. But if it gets cold and dreary and rainy and miserable, that's when I'm ready to move south. Oh, and this jacket, guys, was our gift for Superstar Diamond Day. When we flew out to California, they gave us these Lululemon jackets, and they're really awesome. So just another perk of being a Superstar Diamond coach is you get pretty cool swag. So anyways, you went to the pumpkin patch. I got white pumpkins this year because I decided I was going to sort of change it up a little bit and go away from the orange. All right, so our topic today is a tough one because it's about Beachbody. It's about coaching. It's about, is Beachbody coaching a pyramid scheme? How many of you, when you started coaching, or maybe you're new and then you're listening to this podcast or this broadcast today and you're like, okay, I'm getting this question all the time. Like, are you getting the question, is Beachbody a pyramid? Matt, you heard us talk last week about Beachbody coaching and, Matt not really being on board when I started coaching. And we talked a little bit about how I got him to understand what coaching was. He was definitely that guy that called what I was doing a pyramid scheme. Here's a funny story. I was coaching and I was in the first 6 months of my business and I'm standing out in the driveway. I'm talking to my neighbors, and my neighbor actually was talking to me about pyramid schemes and how the neighbor next door, he's in this pyramid scheme, and he was approaching them about the business, and he was having them over for a business meeting, and he was trying to talk them into buying into his programs and his products and signing up. And he was talking about how awful these pyramid schemes are, and I was like, well, not all companies are like that. I tried to explain it, and he's like, no, every network marketing company is a pyramid scheme. And I just kind of giggled to myself. I kind of felt uncomfortable at first, and I just realized that he was not educated about what it really was. So let me just kind of back up and tell you how I figured this out. So when I signed up for coaching, first person that said Beachbody's a pyramid scheme, I had no idea what they were talking about. I actually had to go and Google what is a pyramid scheme so I could figure it out, because I signed up to be a coach because I loved the products. I was drinking Shakeology. I was working out. I was a part of a challenge group. I was getting amazing results. So I was naturally just an advocate for the programs. I'm like, well, why wouldn't I get paid to help other people? Why wouldn't I run these groups and help other people get results too? I sort of walked into this blind. I was like, I don't even know what network marketing is. I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that I want to help people, and this is a great company, and I believe in their mission. So I signed up. But as people were starting to challenge me on what I was doing, I felt like it was my duty to become educated. I felt like if I'm going to own this business, then I need to know how to explain what it is that I'm doing. And so one of your jobs as a coach is to research and have the answers. It's like going to an interview, right? You research the company. A good applicant researches the company that they're interviewing for. They know the history. They know a little bit about the success of the company and their mission and their values and the way and their best business practices. And you should know the same thing about the company you're working for. You should know the exact same thing about Team Beachbody. So that's what I did. I went on and I Googled, what is a pyramid scheme? Because don't we all want to know that? Now, if you're going to explain this to somebody, what is illegal is when a company does not buy, there's no transaction of goods and services. So the way you would get paid in that kind of a business is the more people you sign up, the more enrollments you have, that's how you get paid. There's no transaction of goods and services. It's all based on you just signing people up and getting people on your team. And then that means that you're the only person at the top and there can be nobody else that can surpass you or can make more money than you, and you sort of are just the catch-all, right? So a pyramid scheme, there's no transaction of goods or services. Is that Beachbody? No. We are products of the product, right? So our main mission is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives by connecting them to a Beachbody fitness program, by connecting them with Shakeology, by supporting them in a challenge group, by helping them start and finish a program. So that's really important when you're talking to somebody to say there's a transaction of goods and services. If I was just signing people up to sign them up, then of course that would be illegal. That would not be in compliance. But as a Beachbody coach, also the second piece of the puzzle is Melanie Mitro does not mean just because she created the dream team, that doesn't mean she's always going to be at the top. That doesn't mean she's always going to make the most money. That doesn't mean that people on her team cannot surpass her. And so if you think about a pyramid scheme, right, there's a person at the top and then everybody else is underneath. That's not how Beachbody is. I could sign up somebody that, and I could be working the business, I could be inviting people, I could be hitting Success Club, and then all of a sudden I could decide that I'm going to step back and I'm not going to do it anymore. And the people underneath of me could keep going. And what would happen is I would reach a cap where I cannot advance anymore. I cannot make any more money unless I myself continue to work my business, which means that the people underneath of me can advance in rank. They can become a 5, a 6, a 7-star diamond coach, and I could stay at this level capped out, but they could be making more money than me because they're advancing their business forward. So the person at the top is not always the person at the top. They might just be geographically placed in a certain spot, but that doesn't give them rights to more. There is a cap, a ceiling to what they can achieve. If you think about a corporation, you have a boss. You have employees. Your employees report to the boss. That is more of a pyramid. Your boss is making more money than the employees. They're getting a bigger bonus than the employees. In network marketing, you're your own boss. You determine your paycheck. If you want a raise, you don't have to wait for your review. You don't have to go and pitch your viewpoint of why you deserve a raise. Give yourself a raise. Invite more. Build a team. Learn social media. Market yourself. You get to determine how fast or how slow you grow. You run the bus. You run the ship. You drive it. You decide that course of direction. That is the difference. You becoming educated about it is going to give you confidence, right? Yeah, and that's exactly, I used to think those at top would make more, and that isn't it at all. The people at the top that are making great money are people that have built the business and are doing things the right way. So keep that in mind. The other thing is I was not a network marketing professional. So when I came into Beachbody, again, I was a consumer, very passionate about what I was doing, but I needed to become educated. So the first book I actually read was this one, Go Pro by Eric Worre, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. And in here, it really talked to me. And, Eric Worre is very much the network marketing kind of mindset, but I've taken some of his principles and I've been able to apply them to my business. I've been able to use this. I've been able to use this to teach my team for me to have a better understanding of the business, right? And so finding people, inviting people to your opportunity, how to present the opportunity, how to follow up. It talks a lot about the mindset, right? This is a lot about the mindset. You can give this I give this to my coaches in their second month in the business. This is what I tell them to read, because in here it really talks about what the mindset is that you have to have in order to be successful. You're in sales to an extent, so you've got to be able to market yourself that way, but we're doing it with heart and passion too. So this is a good one. Another one that I've read is How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. It's definitely the same type of thought process as Go Pro. It's a little bit differently. And How to Become a Network Marketing Rock Star. Same thing. Take some of the principles from her book and apply them to you. But if you want to excel at your business, you've got to be educated. You want to be confident when somebody faces you with that kind of objection. When somebody says to me, you're involved in a pyramid scheme, I basically turn it around and I say, well, what do you think a pyramid scheme is? That is my challenge to you. When somebody asks you, ask them, because I guarantee you they don't really know what it means. Or if they do know what it means, they might have a false perception of what Beachbody is. So instead of just automatically going on the defense and attacking, why don't you flip it around and say to somebody, what do you think it is? What do you think Beachbody does that's illegal or is scammy? You know, and get their opinion. And then you can correct them or gently say, this is really what we do as coaches. So, all right, guys, do you have questions about this? If there's anything I can help you with, I'd be glad to help you. Carl Deichler on his YouTube channel, if you just put in Carl Deichler and pyramid scheme, he actually has a YouTube video about it that's really awesome, that really explains what it is that we do as coaches. So I definitely would go and check that out. Yes, go check Carl's video out. It's really good, and it's very well spoken. It comes right from him, so definitely check it out and be a part of it. But just educate yourself. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, good. I'm glad it was clear. Yeah. I mean, it's not scam. Like I would not be involved in something that was scammy, or if I felt like Jeff and Carl were not doing things the right way, I wouldn't be involved in this. Like, I'm here because I genuinely want to help people, you know, so that is why I do this business. And I feel like their mission is right on point with where I want to go in my life. So of course I'm going to support and promote it too. Is this a big one you hear a lot? Yes. You know, I mean, every once in a while it comes up, and it's more new coaches than anything that it comes up. Please tell me you'll post this video on your Facebook page. Yep, I definitely will. I will, I'll put it on my Committed to Getting Fit. I'll put it on my like page, so make sure you go over there and follow me. And I always ask for your ideas that you would like, you know, for me to talk about tomorrow. I'm happy to, you know, speak about whatever you guys would like. This week is all business tips. And yes, this is something you could put in if you guys run a sneak peek or, you know, business opportunity calls. This is something that I address on my business opportunity calls when I'm sort of explaining what the business is. I always address this because it's definitely something that I do get a lot of questions about too. Because if you think about it, you get a lot of people that love health and fitness, but they're not sure about the business model. So yes. All right. What do you do daily to grow my business? Oh, and you struggle with marketing yourself. You know, so how do you struggle with marketing yourself, I guess, is my question for you. You know, what avenue of social media, number one, do you like best? When you're looking at, and I know this is a little off the topic of, you know, of the pyramid scheme idea, you know, when it comes to your social media and branding yourself, you know, go out there and watch some of the branding videos. Go into the Coach Online office and watch the videos that were done from Summit about creating your market and speaking to your niche and pitching to your niche. If you go and watch my YouTube video about creating a marketing strategy or creating a plan, you really want to think about what are the things that define you. You know, what are the ways that make you unique and different? You are not just an average person. Trust me. You don't have to have this wild, crazy story, but what do you bring to the table? Do you like to eat clean? Do you hate clean eating? Would you rather eat pizza and ice cream, but you know it's good for you, so you eat healthy? Do you hate exercise, but you do it anyways? Do you like to lift weights? Do you run? Are you a swimmer? Do you love yoga? Are you paleo? Are you vegan? Do you have kids? Do you have no kids? Are you a cat mom? Just brainstorm a list of who you are. That is a great jumping off point for you, is to sort of make a list of the qualities of you and then decide what 3 to 5 things define you. And those are the things that you should post about on a daily basis. So quick brainstorm, easy to do. Go into the Coach Online office, pull some of the resources that they have there, and that will really help you out. So all right, guys, we can pick up with that tomorrow, but I want to say thank you for joining me today on Periscope. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll get this uploaded and shared for you guys too. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day.